Hail to the Sun Lord, hail. Sun Lord, please don't hide from us. Come and let us see your glorious face. Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, welcome to Wednesday. It's Wiccan Wednesday. I'm out observing our Sun Lord. He's trying to break through these clouds up here. He's so mystical and majestic. I just love the Sun Lord. Anyways, he's back there hiding from us a little bit today. Hopefully we'll see him. It's a beautiful day, a little cold, but just a nice day to get out and walk. I like crisp air, so I don't mind a little cold weather. Oh, there's a big squirrel. I mean, a big crow. You know, I love the crows. They're signs of Lord Odin, you know. Odin was said to have 2 crows, and they would travel about the world during the day and report to him in the evening all that they had observed and heard. So be mindful of your words, because Odin's crows might be listening in. And you don't want a bad report given to Odin about you being a bad person. Gong, 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 gong. There's a big crow up there. You gonna talk to me? Gong, 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 gong. I think he's ignored me. There you are. There's our Sun Lord flashing some glorious rays. Hail to the Sun Lord. Well, you know me, I'm always talking to crows. I have a special affinities for crows and ravens. Anyways, it's good just to get out and walk and connect to the earth. There's our Sun Lord shining through. He looks amazing. Isn't that something? Look at that. You know, now that the trees are bare, it's much easier to do rune scrying. If you didn't see last week's video, go check it out. I taught how to scry runes in the trees. And as I'm walking along here, I'm being very mindful of these trees. And maybe we'll see some rune patterns there. Do you guys see anything? Look at that, huh? Is there something there? Something to think about, huh? How are you guys today? Are you having a good day? Anyways, I went out to lunch earlier. I forgot to film it because I just was tired today and did some shopping. Got in and out of CVS. It was a little crazy, but nothing too bad today. Now we're going to go home and have a good hot cup of tea. And I think we'll talk about the mystical solar cross, a magical symbol. So hang out with us today. There's our Sun Lord. He keeps trying to come out from behind the clouds and he's getting swamped by the clouds today. But, you know, we're going to talk today about the solar cross. And solar cross is a mystical symbol, a magical tool. And, you know, the Sun Lord goes through 4 seasons. And we're going to talk about that today. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. And we're heading into winter now here in the United States. And in, I guess, Western Europe, most of Europe. So we're going to talk about the sun and the solar symbol of the sun cross. Just hang out with us. Well, Tubies, Lord Ision made it home. And it's so good to be safe and sound and hanging with my Tubies. Well, today we're going to talk a wonderful mystical symbol, the sacred solar cross. Now, of course, some of you are going to say, well, wait a second, Lord Ision. I'm a Wiccan. I'm not a Christian. Why would I wear a cross? Could that even be pagan? Yes, the solar cross is absolutely pagan. Now, to know what symbol we're talking about, let me put up some examples of the solar cross here for you. Check these out. So as you can see, there is an example of the solar cross. Now, One of the things that you'll note about the solar cross is that its 4 arms are equal. This differentiates it from the Christian cross. The Christian cross has a longer vertical stem and stands upright, whereas the solar cross has equal arms. In the Greek Orthodox Church, they use the equal-armed cross as well. They call it the Greek Orthodox cross. But really, the equal-armed cross is actually of pagan origins. So you can be a pagan and wear a cross symbol. Now, what's interesting is that the ancient Celts who became Christians developed their own cross, which is the Celtic cross. The Celtic cross, I believe, is the pagan solar cross that has been Christianized. Either way, they're solar crosses, and we'll get into that detail in just a little bit. But here are some examples of Celtic Christian crosses, and you'll notice the similarities. So you'll notice that the Celtic Christian cross is more like a standard Christian cross, but it has the circle around it, which I believe is really, they took the pagan cross and then Christianized it. So I don't know if historians absolutely say that, but that's my theory on it. Anyways, let's take a closer look at the solar cross. Here is the solar cross pendant that I'm wearing today. You'll notice there's a beautiful emerald green crystal in the middle. This is done in a Celtic style. It's got Celtic triquetra knots on it, which are symbols of protection. But the Celtic cross is a wonderful and powerful symbol because it represents a few different things. Hold on, get my lighting right here. Hopefully you can see that. So, as you notice, it has the 4 arms. The 4 arms represent the 4 seasons: spring, summer, winter, and fall. Not necessarily in that order, but we could think of it as like going around the wheel of the year. And the circle part represents the trajectory of the sun, that it moves through the cycle of the year. We could also think of it as the Earth's rotation around the sun, with the cross being the rays of the sun. And so, there are a number of ways to look at this. But this is a symbol of life. It is a symbol of the sun god. And in the Celtic tradition, they did believe in a sun god. And I think they called him, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name. I have to come back to that. Anyways, but it does represent the solar power and the solar year and the cycle of the year. Now, a lot of Christian churches have adopted these and kept them in their solar form, and they call them Christian Celtic crosses. But really, in this form, they're the pagan. Now, as you saw earlier with the Celtic cross, has a longer bottom arm, bottom stem. I don't have a Celtic cross here, but, the Celtic cross, as I said, I believe is a solar cross Christianized. But the wonderful thing is when you wear this, you're wearing a symbol of the sun god. You're also wearing a symbol of the power of life. We know that the sun gives life to the earth and life to humans, and without the sun, there could be no life on the planet. And I think that the ancients, the ancient Celts who had the symbol understood it and knew it. And so they honored the rays of the sun, the power of the sun lord, the power of the year through this symbol. So if you feel drawn to worshiping of the Sun Lord, and you're a pagan, you say, well, gee, I still like crosses, but I don't know if I should wear one as a Christian or as a pagan. You could wear the solar cross, and there would be no conflict with your pagan faith, nor would it offend the Christians, because the Christians like it where anybody wears a cross. So they'll think it's a Christian sign. The pagans will know it's a pagan sign. And you know what? You get out of being stuck in a big argument. So I think it's win-win every way. But this is just one example. And as you saw earlier, there are many ways to draw this symbol. There's an even more simplified form, which is literally, and I think I had it in our pictures, which is literally 2 crossbars with a circle. Now, this is a stylized form, and most of the Celtic crosses were a little more stylized. And what you'll see with the solar cross is that as it became Christianized, the Christianized versions took on more of like a style similar to the Christian crosses. Some of the solar crosses even had Jesus crucified on it or his name written on the cross. And so it did eventually become a Christian symbol as well. But in its truest form, the solar cross is a pagan symbol. So there's another example of one for you. Okay, and there it is. I'm wearing it on a cord. And so if you want to, work with the Celtic, or the solar cross or the Celtic cross, all you have to do is get one and wear it. I would recommend that you take it out and lift it up to the Sun Lord and ask his rays and blessing to fall upon it. I didn't do that today because it was really cold and it was way down under multiple layers of clothing. But on a warmer day, we'll go outside and do a sun cross consecration. But for now, just know that wearing it will bring the power of the sun into your life. Like any charm, you can make it as fancy as you want. You can pass it through incense, sprinkle it with holy water, lay hands on it, do Reiki on it, all of that. But really, the most important thing is that you start wearing it. And as you wear it, especially if you wear it outside, it will catch the sun's rays as well and be further strengthened and blessed. So I've got on my solar cross and I'm really happy today. Well, guys, I have so enjoyed being here with you today. And thank you for your interest in the solar cross. And thank you for joining us on this Wiccan Wednesday. Listen, tell me in the box below in the comments section, have you ever worn a solar cross? Do you own one, or do you wear the Celtic cross? Have you ever worn or used either of these charms? And what are your thoughts on it? Love to hear from you. Well, listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. Tomorrow is Thursday, Vlog Thursday. We're going to go outside and have an adventure and see what there is to see. So be back here tomorrow for that. By the way, please, I need your support. YouTube is coming after a lot of spiritual channels now. I need your support. Please help me out. Like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, give it thumbs up. And if you haven't done so, subscribe. I was just checking my statistics. I hardly ever read my statistics, but I decided to get curious and start looking at them. And do you know there's about a third of my viewers watch and they're unsubscribed? It doesn't cost anything. Just hit the subscribe. I'd love for you to be part of our channel. So come and help Psychic Bob out, because when you're a subscriber, it makes me know that I'm loved and I'm able to reach out to you easier. So I'd love for you to be here and you can comment and be part of the scene. Oh, also guys, don't forget this Saturday I'm having my psychic development class. So if you would like to learn how to develop your psychic skills, come join us. We're having our class on Zoom on Saturday. It'll be 12 noon Eastern time till about 2 p.m. It's about a 2-hour class, and it's where I train you in opening your psychic skills. So it's a live interactive class where you can talk to me personally and work with other group members and learn about psychic development. This week we're going to talk about clairaudience, how to hear spirit voices more clearly, and we're going to talk about spirit photography. So make sure to join us. If you want to join the class, go to my website, PsychicBob.com, and there's a PayPal button. Just go down there, you'll see it. Click on it, enter your information, it'll send me notification, and you will be registered. So come out Saturday and see us. Well, thank you for being here today. I love you guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, give me thumbs up, and share your comments below. You guys are the best. I love you. We'll be back here tomorrow for Vlog Thursday. Oh, and if you didn't see yesterday's video, we did a live stream messages from the spirit world, and that's what's recorded. It's in the queue right before this one, so don't miss it either. You guys are the best. I love you. Blessed be.